We are less than 2 weeks into 2023, but already we can say with a high degree of confidence that President Biden is facing an ugly, confrontational, and brutal political climate, perhaps in the entire year ahead, but at least for the next 3 to 6 months. A special counsel is investigating classified documents found at the Joe Biden's office and home. A senior U.S. official tells NBC News that one of those documents contains classification markings reserved for the nation's most important secrets. Top secret, sensitive, compartmented information. It is unclear right now if the special counsel poses a significant legal problem for the president himself, but it certainly poses a major political problem. The new House Republican majority is already ramping up its own investigation into the matter, formally announcing a congressional probe today. The White House, meanwhile, is facing a barrage of questions from reporters that they have struggled mightily to answer. Here was Press Secretary Karine Jean-Pierre at today's White House briefing.
Very last thing, have White House officials been interviewed by the special counsel or by the Justice Department involving the classified documents?
So what I will say from here is any questions that we may have about the review, about the process, I would refer you to the Department of Justice. I would also refer you to my colleagues over at the White House Counsel.
Would the president agree to sit for an on-the-record, in-person interview?
I'm not going to get into specifics or get ahead of what's going to happen. I'm not going to get into hypotheticals because that is a hypothetical. You guys
have answered questions when the press has broken in the news.
Because it's an ongoing process. Because, again, it is an ongoing process. There is a process here. The Department of Justice is independent. We respect that process.
It was the third day in a row that the White House has tried to deflect questions from reporters at the briefing without answering a single question specifically. Perhaps most critically for President Biden's political fortunes, this issue has given potential 2024 rival Donald Trump a way to muddy the waters about the special counsel investigation into his mishandling, intentional it appears, of hundreds of classified documents. Folks, let's be frank here. We know the facts surrounding these two special counsels are significantly different legally. But politically, in this climate, voters may end up viewing both Biden and Trump with similar skepticism as we enter the 2024 cycle. And inadvertently, Biden just gave credibility to House Republicans investigating him. No longer are they basing it on conspiracy theories into Tony Fauci and COVID craziness. They're actually got something right in front of them that looks cut and dry. So in that sense, the political fortunes of both Biden and Trump are incredibly intertwined. Bottom line, brace yourself, because we're headed for a confrontational and ugly stretch in American politics. We'll have a divided Congress, fiscal cliffs, and the two biggest names in each party clouded by criminal investigation.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow today's top stories and breaking news by downloading the NBC News app.